two giants of ancient wisdom. One says, "Don't let emotions control you." The other says, "Emotions, when guided by reason, lead to greatness." Today, we're diving deep into the battle of ideas. Stoicism versus Aristotle. Which philosophy truly helps you live your best life? And more importantly, which one are you unknowingly following every day? Welcome to Aristotle, where philosophy meets real life. Let's uncover the truth. Part 1. Origins of Stoicism and Aristotle's philosophy. Let's start at the root. Stoicism was born in the Stoa Poikile of Athens around 300 BC, founded by Zeno of Citium. It taught that virtue is the only true good, and everything else, money, health, status, is indifferent. Pain and pleasure? They don't matter. What matters is how you respond to life, calmly and rationally. Aristotle, on the other hand, lived a century earlier. He was a student of Plato and tutor to Alexander the Great. But unlike the Stoics, Aristotle didn't say detach from the world. He said, engage with it, flourish, grow, live with purpose. Part 2. Happiness. Apatheia versus Eudaimonia. Now here's where they clash. The Stoics believed in apatheia, freedom from passions. They saw emotions as distractions that disturb the rational soul. To them, peace is found in detachment. But Aristotle? He believed in eudaimonia, not just happiness, but human flourishing. He didn't say suppress emotions. He said, cultivate them, guide them, use them. Aristotle saw reason and emotion working together. A brave man, he said, doesn't feel nothing. He feels fear, but overcomes it with virtue. Where Stoicism says, kill desire, Aristotle says, discipline desire toward excellence. Part 3. Virtue. One path or many? Both philosophies agree, virtue is key. But how you get there, that's different. Stoics believe in a single path, living in accordance with nature and reason. They believe virtue is binary, you either have it or you don't. Aristotle disagrees. He says virtue is a habit, a middle way between extremes. Not too much courage, not too little. Not too generous, not too stingy. He calls it the golden mean. In short, Stoicism is a strict discipline. Aristotle is a flexible guide to balance and growth. Part 4. How to deal with suffering. When life gets hard, what do they say? The Stoics say, you control nothing but your mind. Don't expect things to go your way. Accept fate. Amor fati. It's powerful, but it can lead to passivity. Aristotle, he'd say, don't just accept your fate. Shape it. Use pain as a teacher, not an excuse to feel nothing. To Aristotle, suffering is an opportunity for moral development, not detachment. Pain is not evil, it's context. Use reason, reflect, and act. That's what makes you excellent. Part 5. Freedom. Inner peace versus engaged purpose. What does it mean to be free? To a Stoic, freedom is freedom from disturbance. If nothing external can shake you, you are free. To Aristotle, freedom is not withdrawal, but purposeful engagement. He says, man is a political animal. We are meant to live with others, contribute, build, create. Freedom is found not in escape, but in actualizing your potential. Part 6. Real-world applications. Let's make this practical. Imagine two men lose their job. The Stoic says, it is what it is. I won't let it disturb me. I'll focus only on what I control. The Aristotelian says, this is painful, but I'll use it to grow. I'll learn, adapt, and strive to become excellent. Both avoid despair, but only one aims to transform the situation through virtue in action. The Stoic stands still in the storm. Aristotle teaches you to walk through it and emerge stronger. Which one are you? Part 7. Modern misinterpretations. Today, Stoicism is trending. Cold showers, journaling, emotionlessness. But Stoicism without wisdom becomes repression. And Aristotle without discipline becomes indulgence. You need both, the calm of the Stoic and the ambition of Aristotle. True mastery lies in integration. Part 8. Final showdown. Who wins? So, Stoicism versus Aristotle. Who wins? The Stoic wins in chaos when all you can control is your mind. But Aristotle wins in life when you still have the chance to act, to choose, to create. Stoicism teaches resilience. Aristotle teaches realization of your highest self. And that's why, here on this channel, we follow the path of Aristotle. Stoicism is powerful, but Aristotle gives you more, not just to survive life, but to master it. Not just to endure emotions, but to channel them. Not just to accept fate, but to shape destiny. If you're on the path of self-mastery, wisdom, and greatness, then this is your home. Subscribe to Aristotle for weekly videos on ancient wisdom, modern mastery, and how to live with excellence. Until next time, live wisely, live greatly.